Not only were public universities affected by Prop 209, but employment and public contracts. But Proposition 209 did not apply to private colleges like Stanford and the University of San Francisco, to name a few, and that is about to change.
California has been testing the effects of a ban on affirmative action since 1996, when voters passed Proposition 209. Data collected years earlier, from 1985 through 2012 from UC Berkeley, found that freshman enrollment of Asian Americans has steadily increased, especially after 1996. But whites have seen a decrease in enrollment, and the numbers remained flat after 1996. African Americans saw numbers go down after 1996 and have also stayed low, about 3%. UCLA also reported that in 1996, 7% of the student body was black. Today, it's 2%. Angela Nwuzi says the transition to Cal was hard.
And I feel like it affects the legacy and in terms of the future, it really discourages people that look like me to come to this institution and ultimately get a great education.
UC Berkeley student Calvin Yang is with Students for Fair Admissions, the organization that sued Harvard over its admissions policy.
It belongs to all of us who deserved a chance, but can now rejoice over the fact that at least our kids can be judged based on their achievements and merits alone.
Professor Bill Hing is with the USF School of Law and Asian American Studies.
Not only Chinese Americans, but many other Asian Americans have actually benefited from affirmative action, especially those that are in low-income categories. Those that are complaining are usually those that are upper middle class Chinese Americans.
Justice Sonia Sotomayor is a product of affirmative action policies. She dissented today. Justice Clarence Thomas also benefited from affirmative action, but he has always been adamantly opposed to any kind of race-based policies. Ward Connerly, a former UC regent, was among those fighting to pass Proposition 209. Today, he told us building diversity is not the job of a university.
That isn't their function. They're supposed to provide a place where people can learn, and they should not be using race on that basis.
Justice John Roberts wrote, "Nothing in this opinion should be construed as prohibiting universities from considering an applicant's discussion of how race affected his or her life, be it through discrimination, inspiration, or otherwise," which means this leaves the door open for universities and colleges to come up with creative ways to get around the ban on affirmative action.
And the UC system has tried to do exactly that, coming up with what they call a comprehensive admissions review process to try to figure out a person's race without, of course, asking. But as we can see, it hasn't always worked. In fact, today, the president of the UC said that more work remains to be done. I don't see many changes here.